today we get to experience something that I have been looking forward to for a very long time. We get to play the Gothic Remake. Specifically, we get to play the demo that is now out on Steam, and which is going to be the Nyrus Prologue, where you play as a character that isn't the nameless hero who saves the day, despite nobody knowing about it. We get to be Nyrus, who is, funnily enough, in the original game, he was a character that was sent out to recover a powerful artifact and was... This is fucking loud. I am doing my intro game. Be fucking quiet. Cease. Shut up. Dickhead. Anyway. We get to play as Nyrus, who, in the original game, was actually, sent out to recover a focusing crystal that was required for, you know, things in the game. I'm not gonna tell you. Fuck you. You should have played the game. I was about to say it's loud as fuck. Yes. And unfortunately, he got possessed by a demon, and he attacks the main character, and so the main character beats him to death with a stick. We get to find out what happened leading up to that moment in this here prologue. Now, this was already available before at Gamescom, or whatever. And because of that, a lot of people were a little disappointed that this is what we're getting. However, I will say that according to the actual PR person, the public relations person that is in the Discord for the Gothic Remake, they claim that this is an updated version. So I expect that this is going to have the gameplay that is much closer to the actual full launch. So I'm excited to try it out. I hope you guys are excited. Let's get right into it. Loud as fuck. This is giving me some motherfucking Ozar Midrashim music. Okay, time to get it started. Let's get it on! This demo is an isolated prequel experience created to show some of the main features of the Gothic 1 remake, but since the game is still being worked on, it can contain bugs and glitches. The full game follows the story, structure, and spirit of the original Gothic, with the nameless hero as the protagonist. Good. Story takes place in the Valley of Corinus, a penal colony violently taken over by its prisoners after a barrier spell went astray. The inmates now live in interdependency with the king, who needs them for the magical blue ore, humanity's last hope for its losing war against the orcs. You are Nyrus, and you have just arrived in the colony. Welcome to your new life. Tips! Don't forget to join the community and wishlist the game. Yes, I will leave the Discord link in the description of the YouTube video. And, yeah, make sure to wishlist it on Steam. I'll also leave a link to the store below.
Still alive? Good. I'm Diego. I'm not... No one in here cares about your name, lad. Unless you give them a reason to. Look, usually I'm the guy who gives the Greenbloods the rundown. But a rock slide cut us off from the valley, so I have other things on my mind right now. Our men are coming to clear the path, but knowing them, it's gonna take a few days. So you should find yourself a place to camp until then. All clear?
I like Diego so far. Can I help somehow?
Can I help you somehow? Thanks, but no.
Where can I camp?
Where can I camp? Somewhere in here? No. This exchange zone belongs to the old camp. Until you're one of us, we can't let you wander around here after dark. Just try to find somewhere well sheltered. Our boys sighted a shadow beast near the canyon, and they come out at night.
Ooh, shadow beast!
Wait, a real shadow beast? In the flesh. One of the many things in this place just waiting to rip you to pieces. Okay, thanks. Sure. Welcome to the colony.
Unreal Engine already giving us a good showing of how graphically heavy it can be. So let's... There. Ah, much better. Immediately the game looks better. Ooh, yoink. Wumter. Oh,
That's
he
a bad
immediately...
idea. They'll kill me if they find me sleeping here.
He immediately starts walking when he's indoors. That's a neat thing. Oh, that's a chair. Bro! I can't get up. Okay. Not the biggest fan of, like, really slow animations. Bro, just sit down. You don't gotta fucking... It's a chair. Just fucking... What? Why are we just... You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's keep stealing stuff from these guys. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of movement in Unreal Engine. I'll give it a chance, though, because it's definitely not the worst, right? Hell yeah, ore nugget. We got a little bit of ore in that bit. Okay, we can sprint. See, there's no stamina, which kind of makes me feel like sprint is useless. Okay, picking things up is fast.
Sorry to keep you. What have we got?
The wankers tried to swindle us on the grain again. There's 3 sacks at the bottom with worms in them. I bet you 10 nugs they're gonna say they had no idea.
Just 3? I would have thought it was worse.
So, we're just gonna let them keep fucking us over?
That's right, just as we do with them. Did you notice the ore barrels from this month's batch had an extra thick bottom?
Are you saying...
That the barrels had an extra thick bottom. That's all I know. It's all a game, Whistler. They trick us, we trick them, and so it goes till the gods bite the dust.
You're a proper poet. Well, fuck it. I'll double check the batch and get this ready for the convoy.
Good. Cheers, Whistler.
Sure.
Okay, that's good world building. I like that. Just a second. That's good world building. Good way to set up that these people are in fact swindlers and criminals with little respect for deals and stuff.
Hey, you.
Aw, nice, nice. I like that. Hey,
Diego
you.
told you what to do, didn't he?
I only have a few...
Piss off.
Okay. This is mine. Fuck you. So, see, for this game, you remember me talking in Veilguard how, for something like Veilguard, my value was 60% gameplay, 30% story, 10% miscellaneous. Now, for this, it's much more 40% gameplay, 50% story and atmosphere, right? So that's the way that we're gonna be looking at it. So the gameplay is going to be 40% of the grade, 50% is going to be dialogue, story, atmosphere, and the other 10% is going to be just little miscellaneous crap, like, you know, sitting down too slowly is annoying, not fully liking the movement of Unreal Engine. Though I will say this is better than most other situations with Unreal Engine. You know, picking things up and him speeding up if you spam the button. You know, that's that 10%.
Welcome to my new life, I guess.
Gameplay is going to be combat, stuff like that. I like the jumping. It's very snappy. That feels good. The sprint, I dislike the sprint. I feel like we could just take out sprint. Just take out sprint, make him walk faster, is my opinion. I don't like having to hold down this button just for you to walk faster. Like, just take that out of the game. Okay, we can sneak at level 1. I like that. No need to learn that as a skill. Maybe we'll have to learn it in game, but hey, Maggie, how's it going? Maybe we'll have to learn it in the full game, but you know, that's cool. Let's jump in the water, see how swimming feels. Oh, a rusty sword. Nice. Oh, shoot. Up, 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 Nyrus. Swim up. Swim up, Nyrus. We're going to die, Nyrus. Swim up. Hell yeah. Okay. The inventory is a... Game's too loud. The inventory is a stark improvement compared to the original. Moving around is good. The swimming isn't terrible. Exploration feels rewarding. So, you know, we found a rusty sword just by going in here. We didn't have to. There's probably going to be a different, maybe slightly worse weapon from just proceeding. Okay. That wasn't bad. I like the jump. Usually Unreal Engine games, like, when you jump, it's not like an instantaneous jump, it's like a... Yeah. You know, like, they want to add weight to the jump, which just makes you feel like you're playing as a morbidly obese couch dweller. Let's see fall damage. Okay. Good. That's a reasonable height for no fall damage. We have our sword. Okay, we've got the light attacks and the heavy attacks. No stamina bar. Very good. We got the torch on 3. Oh, he... Oh, and E is heavy attack, eh? Put this away. Pick up the torch. He throws it down. Okay, so... Okay. So, swing to the left is left click, swing to the right is right click. Alright, put that away. Pick up the torch, and... Oh, he can't. He can't put it back because it's on fire, so now he just throws it at the ground, and it stays there. Alright, that's cool. We've got unarmed fighting. And we've got heavy attacks. Cool. This was actually collapsed in the original game. So this is our first time ever inside this mine. That is pretty. Oh, hey. Mole rats. Okay. Combat feels nice and weighty, but still snappy. So that's good. Objective improvement over the teaser trailer. Not as fast as the original game. However, the original game had its own problem. Like the way you just like held the left click and then pressed either forward or to the side. Not the best. 1 second. Wasn't the best. So one thing I'm curious about... Now, the ore looks magical. I'll say that. It doesn't just look like regular rocks on the wall. I like that. And we also have iron here. At least I think this is iron? Somebody who knows more. This could just be rock. This could just be regular rock. But I think that there seems to be some level of deposit here. Like, see, you got the red stuff there. You got this stuff here, which is a more irony texture. So, you know, you got a bunch of iron and iron-esque minerals here, and the blue magical ore seems to be irony as well. Ironic, one might say. Ooh, essence of healing. Alright. Okay. That is rewarding for exploration. I like that. I like being rewarded for going off the beaten path.
That place would do. But someone's already here. If I find them...
We can kill them and take their stuff. Welcome to fucking a prison colony. Alright. Let's take a seat here and see how the cooking is. Oh, okay. Grilled scavenger meat and grilled meat. So we've got some mole rat, so let's... I don't like this bar here. Like, it's just do it, right? It's a single-player game. This isn't fucking World of Warcraft. I shouldn't have to fucking wait, right? Like, just craft it. No waiting period. No, none of that. Don't do that. I'm liking the exploration. I'm liking finding these different plants. I hope the plants will actually look distinct when we start encountering more of them. Like, there are some plants that need to look distinct, like ogre leaf, for example, which gives you a permanent bonus to strength and is very rare. Like, that sort of plant, you should be able to tell it apart from the others very easily. So I hope that that's the case for the very special plants. The original game... Is that a scavenger? Yeah, I think it is. The original game kind of had a problem differentiating the like, generic plants from each other. But the actual important stuff, the actual unique plants, were very standout. Hey, Drax, what are you doing? Hey, you!
Wait a second.
Wait a second!
You're the guy they just tossed in, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, don't say anything. I know it. You just got that what the fuck did I get myself into look on your face.
Yeah,
I'm guessing you already know we're stuck up here.
Yeah. I'm looking for a place to camp. Apparently there's a shadow beast out here.
There is? We saw it too. It's a big bloody bastard.
Ooh, I want to fight the shadow beast, I'm not gonna lie.
Why don't we make a deal? You help me hunt that flock of scavs, and in return, we share the food, and you can sleep at our fire.
Oh,
It's
cool.
in the old miners' camp across the flooded mine, and it's well sheltered. What do you say?
Sure. Our fire?
Our fire?
Yeah, Drax has a friend.
Me and my friends. You'll meet him.
Okay. Your common doesn't sound like you're from Corinus.
Your common doesn't sound like you're from Corinus.
And neither does yours.
Where are you from? Midlands?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
Okay, I like that. They're talking about the actual world. This adds points to that 50% thing of, like, the game story, the plot, the, like, atmosphere. This all adds to it, so I like that. How do I know this isn't a trap?
How do I know this isn't a trap?
You mean, am I the big bad villain who wants to rob the poor freshie of all his non-existent nuggets? No offense, friend, but if I had a problem with you, you'd already be dead.
Based. What's in this for you? You look like you could kill those scabs
What's
yourself.
in this for you? You look like you could kill those scabs yourself.
Ain't you a wary one? Good. Now first, I remember what it was like to get tossed in here and have everyone trying to fuck me over. Second, if it turns out you're at least a little less useless than the average freshie, I might just tell you to piss on what Diego probably told you and try joining our camp.
Hey.
A new camp instead.
Okay.
One where you don't
I like
have
the
to blow
dialogue a lot.
sugar up Gomez's ass for the rest of your life. But that can wait. First, we hunt.
I'm really liking the dialogue and the story so far. Does that gang of yours has a leader? Yes, tell me
Does that
more.
gang of yours have a leader?
Yeah, it does. Loris.
Leader of the rogues.
But again, it's not like in the old camp. We follow his lead because he's the best man for the job, and that's it. The moment that changes, he'd step down.
All right, deal. What's the strategy?
Deal. What's the strategy?
There ain't one. Those birds are as dumb as rocks, so you charge in and make short work of them.
Based.
Just don't let them surround you. Tell me when you're ready, then we go.
All right, let's hunt.
Music to my ears. You got a weapon?
Yes.
Good. Then
By the way,
follow
I
my
noticed
lead.
that when it does the wide shot, letting me shoot... Wait a second. Hold on. Why is the game doesn't pause? Shit. All right, let's use this. Okay, we can charge it up. Okay. We can charge up our shots. I missed, but notice how I have the exact number of arrows on my back that I actually have. That is good detail. That is a very... What? Oh! Control is block. Cool. Not sure I love that, but... Oh, and we can recover the arrows. Nice. Not sure I love control as block, but I'll get used to it. I feel like right-click block is objectively better. Oh, I just realized this guy has a helmet. Does that mean there's helmets in the game? Does that mean helmets get you killed?
Maybe you could go find my friend Ratford while I'm at it and see if he needs a hand.
All right.
One of our crew, Jorik, has gone missing. We think he's somewhere in the canyon. Rats is looking for him right now. I'll see you at the campfire.
Okay. Crew?
Crew?
Yeah, our gang. The Reds call us bandits, but I don't think that's fair. We're so much more.
Uh-huh. I think your gang runs this new camp you mentioned earlier.
I take it your gang runs this new camp you mentioned earlier?
Yeah, the rogues.
Run isn't the word I'd use. I mean, yeah, there are factions and all, but there's no fixed rules or proper, what's the word? Hierarchies. As I said, though, let's talk about it once I got that scav speared up and sizzling over the fire.
What happened to this Jorik?
What happened to this Jorik?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. The man just wandered off and ain't come back since.
Okay.
Someone saw him climbing around this canyon here, but so far, nothing.
What does your friend Ratford
What does your
look
friend
like?
Ratford look like?
Yeah.
My size, black hair, big mustache. He wears the same armor that I'm wearing, so he should be easy to spot. Bring him back down here when you found Jorik. I should have the fire and dinner ready by then. Oh, by the way, I'm Drax.
Hey, Drax. Okay, so already we've got a good introduction to the new camp and the old camp to some extent. The old camp people we saw, you know, the other guy, not Diego. The old camp guy we met by Diego was a bit of an asshole, didn't really want to help us, kind of just said, get the fuck out of the way, go figure out your own shit. Which makes sense, you know, most new people who join the colony are going to... Ooh. Who is that? I guess he's clearing the way back to the valley because it's blocked off. But most people are going to end up joining the old camp because it's just, you know, immediately there. You can literally see it. As soon as you get down here, go over that little river, you're in the old camp already. And it's the safest. It's got walls. It's got, you know, good gear. It's got direct connection to the outside world. You get all sorts of nice stuff from being in the old camp. So most people are going to join that. However, people with a little bit more experience who come here and don't necessarily need other people's help to survive might choose to join a camp that doesn't require them to pay tribute to Gomez. Hey, Kurgo.
Hey, you.
Look at that. A fresh face.
He looks like Gorn.
They just threw you in?
Mm-hmm. They did.
They did.
Well, then welcome to the colony, I guess. What's your name? I'm Kurgo.
He sounds
Good
like
to
he's from
meet you.
Varant.
Hey, listen. Why don't we chat for a
Southern
bit? You
continent
could
of
tell me the latest
southern
from
in the continent of
outside,
Mertana.
and
He's
I can give you some advice that will help you stay alive here. It's just that I've
below.
been shoveling that bloody rubble all
Southern.
day. And I'd kill for a distraction. What do you say?
sure. Why do you care what happens on the outside?
Why do you care what happens on the outside anyway? We're never getting out of here, are we?
Well, the new campers and the guys from the swamp would beg to differ. But yeah, you're right. We probably won't. Still, I think it helps to remind yourself from time to time that the world doesn't start and end at this stupid blue dome. I'd go crazy if I didn't.
All right. All right. Sure. Why not?
All right. Why not?
Let's take a
Great.
swing at him.
Just let me know when you're ready.
I am
I'm
ready to fight. Okay. Oh, I like that. I like that it puts me at a safe
All right.
distance from him. Ah! Ah! Okay. Ow. At least he didn't fucking steal my shit. That's good. That's good of him. He beat my ass, though. Consume. Eat the ham. Okay, it heals one one per second, roughly. And then it...
Hey,
okay.
you.
Good fight. I hope.
Nah, I'm fine.
It's all right.
Happy to hear it.
Sure, why not?
All right,
I
number
accidentally
one.
skipped it.
When you're using a weapon like this, hold it in one hand, not in both. Once you build the muscles, you'll be much more agile and can string your attacks together. 2. If you're already in a strike and realize it's gonna throw you right into a riposte, pull back and dodge. It'll take some practice to get right, but you can do it. And
Okay.
finally, when you parry, try to time it to the perfect moment. That will leave your opponent wide open.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Hey, anytime. But you should really find yourself a campsite now.
Okay, so I take it this
It will
means
be
that we are
dark
now trained in one-handed. Yes! Wait, 2? Oh yeah, trained. Okay, so now one-handing. Okay. Alright, that was cool.
Hey, you.
Can we go again? Why are you so friendly anyway?
Why are you so friendly anyway?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing.
No, just rare.
I don't know, maybe it's because folk in here tend to look like they haven't had a shit in a decade. So I'm trying to balance it out.
I like the dialogue a lot. I like it, right? It feels like just regular fucking dudes who are stuck in a colony that they're never gonna leave, and so they're just laid back and they talk like it. Right?
How about a
I like
rematch?
that.
What? Already?
Alright,
Let's fight.
All right.
let's do this.
All right.
Yes! Ah, I win. I am a beast. Hell yeah. No one stands a chance against me.
Hey, you.
Edge weapons will probably be stronger,
Now,
but
who
blunt
might
weapons
be
will
the
have
other
specific
you?
uses.
I'm Knight.
Not your name. You don't look like you're from any of the camps. You a digger? Or did they just throw you in?
Bro said that with a hard R, too. Yeah, they just threw me in. I'm new.
I'm new, yes. Your friend Drax sent me to help you, in return for a place to sleep at your camp.
Did he now?
Yeah.
Well, I don't need any help, especially not from a wet lettuce like you. And I sure as fuck ain't
Wet
gonna have a stranger
lettuce.
sleep by our fire. Now get lost.
Rude. But your friend and I made a deal.
But your friend and I made a deal.
Yeah, you and him, but not me. Drax is a gullible fool who'd offer an orc a beer 'cause it's such a nice day. Sorry, but it ain't happening. Good luck out there. Good luck out there.
Okay, he doesn't want to talk at all. He's that type of dude, huh? Ow! Run away! I like that it's the same exact sound as the original. I like it. Oh wait, there's no... I guess I didn't save, so we start over. Okay, fair enough. Please don't complain that the hero in this demo doesn't look like our beloved nameless hero. I'm guessing they had some complaints. Loud as fuck. Alright. And he's got way better weapons than me. He's just gonna take me out in one shot. But we are going to save and we're gonna find out. Damn, beat my... Oh! He killed me. Alright, let's see if we can kill him. Because if I can get that mace, that'd be sick. Alright, fair enough. It was the frame rate. The frame rate fucked me up. With your support, the Gothic franchise has a bright future ahead. Yes! If you want to support this, make sure to do so so that we can get Gothic 2 and 3 in the future. Ah, shit. He got me mid-animation. Alright. The combat feels, you know, meaningful, though. Like, it's not just spamming attacks. There's a level of strategizing behind it. Take all his stuff. Take all his stuff. No, take his stuff. Take his stuff! No! Alright, fine. Well, I beat him anyway. I know we could take Kurgo's stuff. Should we go take Kurgo's stuff to have better gear? There you go. Give me your shit. And also... Alright, we got the rusty sword, crude sword. It's the exact same. Aw, now I feel bad. Well, that was worth nothing. Alright, well, let's just reload this one and keep pushing forward. These fucking... Oh, I like the detail of it telling you when you're not gonna reach your target. Because there's stuff in the way. Welcome to the gym, Soren. I hope you enjoy your stay. Fuck you, little scavenger bitch. It is an awesome game, yes. Gotta make sure. Also, I think this is a... This one's a more armored variant. Isn't it? Or am I crazy? I guess I must be. Whatever. When is the full game coming out? Sometime this year. We don't know yet. Oh, the goblin looks sick. That is the exact vibe I expected of the goblins. They've got spikes on their shoulders. Cool. Okay, any more goblins? I don't see any movement. I see blood all over. This one's a little gutted. And, oh, there's Jorik. Mysterious note. Cryptic image with an unknown purpose. Presumably drawn by Jorik. I heard something. Ah! Fuck, dick!
You again.
I think I found your man.
I can see that. So he's dead. Fuck. Must have been that shadow beast.
Yeah.
Jack said he was one of you.
From our gang, yeah. The fool got hooked on those herb rolls the cultists sell and started losing his marbles. Last time I saw him, he went on about how their god was talking to him in his sleep. Nutty stuff like that. And then a week ago, he just wandered out of our camp in the dead of night and didn't come back.
A god spoke to him in his dream?
A god spoke to him in his dream.
Whispered. I think that was how he put it. But yeah, that's what those herbs do to you.
You talking about swampweed?
Are you talking about swampweed?
Yeah. There's a bog in the valley, and the sect that lives there grows and sells it. Apparently they smoke it because it opens their mind to their god. But lots of folk outside the sect use it too, because it takes the edge off.
I like that. I like that. This so far has gone more in-depth with the setting and story of Gothic than the original has. Like, explaining why people join the sect when everybody considers them to be fucking loonies, right? Like, they join because they smoke the swamp weed that they sell to take the edge off, and then they start hearing voices, and they go, okay, maybe there's something to these guys, and then they join, they become radicalized, they become these cultists. Yeah, that's awesome, right? I'm really liking it. Beautiful storyline, absolutely. Like, yeah.
What's that cult you're talking about?
Really good.
Right, you're new here.
Yeah.
Long and short of it, there's 3 camps in the colony, and one of them is a sect. Word is, their chief lunatic had some vision 6 years ago that some old god was about to wake up and save them all. So they moved to the swamp. Been living there ever since.
That god, is he real?
That god. Is he real?
Of course not. That master of theirs he bury on is just playing on how desperately they want to get out.
I found this on your man.
Look, I found this on your man.
A letter?
No, a drawing. And there's these symbols.
Ah, must have scribbled that while he was baked. You keep it.
What now? Are you gonna take him back to your...
No. We'll stay the night, head back to our camp tomorrow and tell our boss that Jorik's dead. End of story. So, Drax promised you a place in our camp, eh? Belia's balls. That man.
I helped him hunt.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, fuck it. If you hadn't messed about in those bushes, I probably wouldn't have found our man before nightfall. You'll get your sleeping spot, and you'll get some dinner as well. Sorry about earlier, it just pays to keep your guard up in this shithole. Anyway, come on. Let's head back down. Drax should be in the camp already.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's sit down.
So you made a
The way he
friend,
just looked at
Drax?
the guy today.
Didn't think I'd see the day.
Piss off. You got our dinner.
You're the one cooking.
The new lad helped me. You found Jorik, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What killed him?
The voice
Probably
acting is
that
really
shadow
good.
beast. We gotta be careful tonight.
So tell me, Freshie, when you found Jorik, did you find out why he wandered off as well? Honestly, I still don't get it. I've smoked more rolls than a furnace. No god has yet whispered into my dreams.
Well, he did have this drawing. Wait, I have it.
Keep that paper in your pants and don't talk about this shite. Jorik smoked too much and lost his marbles. End of story.
Elliot's balls, calm down, man. It was just a question. So anyway,
I like the dialogue. I like the.
probably
I like
figured
it a
out
lot.
by now that there's 3 camps in the colony.
Yeah.
Be up front. Seeing as you ain't half as useless as most of the folks they toss in here, you should try and join ours.
You're making it sound like we're a flock of ladies waiting to throw our breechcloths at him. Drax is right, though. We could use new men. And you might have what it takes. That said, if you don't want to end up plucking rice, you're going to have to work hard for it.
That's true wherever he goes. At least we have a plan that'll get us out of here. And a proper one at that. Not some cultist bullshit about sleeping gods.
If you still think that let's blow up a pile of blue ore nonsense is gonna work, you're as away with the fairies as the loons are. I mean, how much ore have they dug up by now? Enough to buy all the deserts of Varan? But somehow, whenever you ask the mercs when the mages finally have enough, it's always just a little more. Seriously, I'm starting to wonder if they ain't just playing games with us like that Iberian bloke does with his lambs. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, you know, it wouldn't. Does it really matter though? Like, so long as you have a nice place to stay. All right. So, is there going to be a nighttime segment? Do we get to do we get to explore at night?
He is real.
Nope, we don't. Okay. Okay, so it seems like there is no Shadow Beast, I guess, because I don't think that we missed any part of the game. But let's look. Let's take a look around, make sure, because I'm fairly certain we checked every part of this. Wait, is that a... No, it's not a cave entrance. Not a cave entrance. That's a cave entrance. We've got no way up there. I guess there really is no way to fight the Shadow Beast in the demo. That's disappointing. But I get it. I just really wanted to see it. Ow, my fucking knees. I guess there is no Shadow Beast. At least I didn't find it. I guess I'll have to go... I guess I'll have to look for it later, or maybe ask if anybody else has found it. I'll just look for it, maybe. Like, maybe somebody's posted a YouTube video of it, but I don't think so. I don't think I missed nothing. I'm gonna beat up Kurgo, though. I want to level up. I want to see what the leveling up is, like. Yeah! Parry! 1, 2, 3. Ah! 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 All right, fine. No, it just ends the demo. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's gonna be it for the Gothic Remakes Nyrus Prologue. Too loud. Too loud. Overall, I liked it. I wasn't taking notes, but I kind of have some mental notes about it. Overall, I opened up, I said right at the start, and I said that I was going to rate it on a 50, 40, 10 ratio. I will hydrate after this. I will go fill this up and then drink. Give me just a second, sorry, to get the review out of the way. And overall, the combat, that first 40%, I would say, yo, Novalux, how's it going? I would say that the combat, probably like an 8, maybe a 9 out of 10. We didn't get to fully see everything of the combat, but we got to see ranged combat, we got to see melee combat with one-handed, both untrained and trained. Untrained feels clunky, you don't really know what you're doing, you can't do combos, you can't do much of nothing, you're two-handing a one-handed sword, you know, you're just fucking lunging into every attack. Makes sense. Trained, you're a little bit more contained. It takes you being told to do these things. Makes sense. You know, you're not a trained combatant. You've never held a sword in your life before, probably. So it's like, you know, things that sound obvious might not be as obvious, right? So, you know, it makes sense. And then you're taking the swings. Makes sense. Very nice. I keep saying makes sense. Why do I do that? Regardless. Feels good, is what I'm trying to say. So the combat, I would give it like an 8, 9-ish, right? Probably 8 because there's still stuff that we don't know about, so I'll give it an 8. So of that 40%, which was the combat, we can probably keep 32. So far it's a 3 out of 10. As for the story, the 50%, which in my opinion is very important, more important than the gameplay, but like if the gameplay was ass, this game would never going to be good, right? But the gameplay is good. The story, I'm really liking it, right? It sets up the environment very nicely. The characters talk to you in a way that feels genuine, very well written. These crooks and criminals and lowlives, you know, we've got gang members, we've got thieves, we've got murderers, we've got rapists in the colony, right? They're all going to be talking a certain way, and that certain way is going to be rude, it's going to be brusque, it's going to be crude, and that's exactly what it needs to be. Even if the people are being nice to you, they're still going to talk in a certain way, and I think that is it's perfectly accomplished in this demonstration, and I hope that they manage to retain that for the rest of the game, right? Getting to see the sleeper when Nyrus goes to sleep, it tells you, I am real. And he wakes up in a cold sweat. Oh my god, he's real. And that's what causes him to go join the swamp camp. Yeah, that's really good, right? That's exactly what we want to see here. So overall, from the story, I'm going to say 9 out of 10. Easily, right? So we've got we've got the gameplay, we've got the story. Just from that, if this is a 9 out of 10 and it's 50%, I'm gonna say it's about a 4.5, right? So right now we've got a 3.2 from the gameplay, 4.5. So right now we're sitting at a 7.7. On to the miscellaneous things, little tidbits, right? Animations. How fast he sits down, right? Like we saw right at the start of the trailer. He literally, I sat on a chair and he just walks up to it really slowly, and then sits down. That feels weird, right? You walk up to a chair, you just go, it takes like a second. It doesn't take that long. So it needs to be a little bit faster. Some of these animations need to be a little bit faster. The sprint, right? Like, there's a sprint button. It speeds you up a little. It doesn't feel like it needs to be there. If there's not going to be like a stamina gauge and nothing like that, which I don't think there should be, there's no need for it if the combat is going to be the way it is. And I like the combat. The combat should say the way it is. I think they should take out the sprint button. Just let us move at the regular sprint speed, or, just speed up the regular movement speed. That's fine. I don't think we need a sprint button for this game, okay? Regardless, I think overall, for the miscellaneous stuff, I probably would give it like a 6 out of 10. Because of these two big things, right? Some animations need work, and the sprint speed needs to be different. I like the swimming, I like the jumping. Unreal Engine has a problem with movement, right? Like, it always feels like you're on tank treads, but I think that this game does it really well. I think the movement felt pretty good. So that's a 6 out of 10. So that turns into a 0.6 for our final score of 8.3. That is an 8 out of 10. I'm really liking this. If the game comes out and it is an 8 out of 10, I will buy it for the $60 that it's on Steam. So, my advice, guys, if you like this type of game, this sort of thing, make sure to wishlist it. Make sure to join the Discord. Do all of that stuff. All the links are going to be in the description down below. Let me know what you think about the game. Drop a like, drop a dislike, do all that good shit. As always, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Cheers.